Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Let's investigate Byakuya. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to an outlet, so it would have been useless during a blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now's not the time for me to flinch. Hello, pair! I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. And during that stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Oh, what's this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Oh, then what are they?
perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use those night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? A knife? So he was stabbed. A bloody knife? Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of the building. I hate how he dies in Danganronpa 2 first, but then in 1 he just lives the whole time. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that case. It's possible that they stole the knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. There's a dim light beneath the table. It seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? The body collapsed face down under the table, as if he were in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was, according to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Or whatever, frick. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file 1 has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullets to renew it. Huh? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be some kind of paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, wait, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool underneath the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the pool of blood. The blood stain under the table has been added to your truth bullets. Yep. Anyway, who wants to talk about murders at Hitachi? I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite that fact, it's just me. I think I'm working pretty hard, even if it's just a little. I'm sure we're getting close to uncovering the truth behind Byakuya's death. Talk to everyone then. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I am the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I needed to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I needed to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Yeah, we don't need to see it again. It's so embarrassing. Please, erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me to, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. That's a truth bullet? Oh, okay. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Yeah. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya underneath the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like it would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout was the key to solving this mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Hi, Galaxy. Are you talking about her? I don't know. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute, Byakuya is alive and well, and in the instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might be alive still. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't drill on it. I won't drill. Rip Fat Nugget. Fat Byakuya. Rip in peace. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, save cheese. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see, it's this photo. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body underneath that table with a lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing... Can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Speak up? Okay.
Is this better?
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want you all to hear my breathing, because in some of my Trigger Happy Havoc streams, you could hear me just going... It was not good. Hajime X orange juice. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Give it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. It's pretty much the only job I can do anyways. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on here? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up, but she's a totally different person than how she was just feeling down. Hamster Man. Oh, hellhound deering, answer my call. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for any earring that you dropped? It's not a mere earring, it's that... I said hearing. I said earring. Earring. You know, the ring you put on your ear, and you pierce your ears, you know? Yeah. It is the Hellhound earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistened with blood, and his drenched blood red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was it really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? If the carpet didn't cover the lower floor, it might have fallen through the gaps in between the floorboards. So that's what's transpired. Such a clever little wobble. Gundam laughed uproariously. What? My English is my first language. It's my only language, and I still can't speak it. As he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and he peered through the floorboards. Oh, there it is. Konohamaru, I said Konohamaru. That's a Naruto character. Koromaru, the dog from Persona 3. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up. Give up the world? Or the word or world? What do you mean? I mean, give up the earring. He said give up the world. Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? That was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I should do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. It would be nice if you actually helped me with the investigation. So Waldo! Oh, the case is open. That's bad. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe it was made of. Last time I saw it was closed, but there were a lot of odd things inside the case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? Hard plastic case, but it's just the case, and the inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. It looks like the night vision goggles are in there, right? Small key. Must be the key to the other case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that case is right here today, it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case, which means the weapon inside the case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this case in the first place? A case packed with all these security equipment? Or secretary? Secretary? Did it say secretary? Yeah. No. Oh, your story on Instagram? No, I didn't, Bear. I might have to go back and look at it later after the stream. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. It's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went through all this trouble to be extra careful? Who's your favorite now? My favorites right now. Walmart, Makoto Naegi and Mikan. Yeah. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these were related to the incident. Such a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. Then why allow me to look at it? More dishes. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes, and they actually can't be. Okay. A remote controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? Beep beep. What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. Timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure that was the time of Byakuyu's death was around the same time, or that's around that time. But for spoiler reason, rip. Byakuya 4, but he died. Yeah, Byakuya 4 died. The disappointment of the Togami family. That mechanical sound from before the blackout probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now then, where else should I investigate? Hajime, a moment. What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't really be helped if everyone is on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like if you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're gonna go together, let's get it over with. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? If so, what he just said about being similar, I don't think I agree. I guess for now, we should search inside of this old building and listen for what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider the whole building a scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time... The blackout that took place at the time would have happened thoroughly throughout this entire building. I don't know why I said thoroughly. What the? Yeah, you're right. Alright, first I want to go check the kitchen. But we gotta talk to everyone too. It's just, there's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
Appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? Have you never seen one before? It's a door that shuts. It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading, and by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant, and I'm ashamed of myself. Oh, well, rip. Fire door's been added. Can I go in the fire door? No, okay. What's this? Kitchen. Okay, I wanted to check the kitchen. You don't like kill. Hi, Tatter Tatter. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Tatter Tatter? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way into the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you just use that kitchen stove as the light? Ah, that's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. I guess it's not possible. Since you work with the fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use something as light, or use a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Teru's account. He really reminds me of Makoto, I'm telling you. That jacket, like, his style reminds me of Makoto. I don't know why. Ryakio must have confiscated all the dangerous items in the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Ryakio's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside, then how did the killer get past Ryakio's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, he probably brought the knife in, advanced, and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove that cooks hot pots. Makoto, but he shops at Hot Topic. Yeah, and he dyes his hair white. Look closer at his name. Wait. Wait. Night. But where'd that come from? Wait. I see an M, I see an A, I see a O, I see a K, I see another O. Night. But the duh. Or just the D in general. I agree. Something's up. I don't like it. Okay, that's just surveillance camera. Oh wait, is there? Oh, I guess that. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
well, guess that's about it.
Duh in Japanese means I am. Oh! Oh! Pog. Can we get a Pog face for, Mr. Can I just call him I am Koronayagi? Can I just call him that? That's cool. I mean, parts of his name can spell my boy. It can also, I mean, if you flip the D around. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekumaru, and apparently he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near so wild country, things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know.
Man,
Well, I guess this meat is gone to waste since its awfulness happened right before the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Piccolo, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes and only 2 people actually tasted them, well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive them for that. Forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Alright, we got party dishes. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Let's go, I am a Koronayagi.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Wait, how did you figure out the thing the game developers hid in my name? Because it's obvious. That's a cool Easter egg, though. I'm suspicious of it, though. You're very, very suspicious, my guy. Alright. Oh, hi.
Hey,
Let's try talking to everyone. It's definitely going to help us out. Into this storage room. What is in here? The storage room is really dusty and dark.
wow.
My hands were cleaning the dining hall, so my hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each every one of them. I guess we should just leave them alone. A wise decision. Danganronpa Q. You mean like Persona Q? It's like a crossover of the things. There's a huge piece of cloth shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is that a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is that a blood stain? A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see it that clearly. There's no mistaking it. That's clearly a blood stain. Which means the tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder.
Well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Double the murder count, am I right? Rip. That's why we don't need a crossover. Well, the thing is about that, I think all the games are connected anyway, aren't they? All the games take place in like the same universe or whatever, and you know they all connect somewhere. I'm pretty sure. It wouldn't make sense for Byakuya to be here and that guy, it's for Mr. I am Makoto Naegi to have Makoto Naegi in his name. Unless, you know, they're just like, ha lols, look at these characters that are from the other game. I don't know. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Is that an iron? Oh, that's a lot of irons. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on. But why were there 3 irons in this ironing board? Just as I thought, my eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on.
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But it does feel kind of. Doesn't this feel kind of? Did they plug all 3 of these in, turn them on, and then turn on the air conditioner, and it just cut the power? Big brain. Sinister. They aren't. Oh, they aren't connected? Nekomaru literally translated as 2 big round. Okay.
Hajime.
Oh, you were saying they weren't, or it's a pair. Okay. Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. Wait, I want to check more. Oh wait, there's actually nothing more in here. Okay, never mind. We can leave. Move that away from my mouth a little bit. Excuse me. There's another one there. Another fire door.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigation should be done on foot. So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. If you ever see this girl walking around for 0 Naegi and Mr. I am Makoto Naegi aren't in the same class. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same
Are
thing.
you serious?
How'd you know? So, you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is that good, maybe you heard what actually happened in the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. Is that how you say your name? No, I like Mr. Makoto Naegi. I like it. It's funny. Huh? Lolly la. What? I hardly eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor. She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuchi. And the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
So Soda.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point where it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
Did the murderer step on Hiyoko's feet? Or did just some random person?
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Speaking of eggs, still felt bad for throwing an egg at Luna in Minecraft. Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
And he did something about it. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time, seriously. Don't get any closer. Say, Mr. Makoto I am Makoto Naegi. Say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What did Byakuya say? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? This is... What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that'll lead us to the truth? Then praise me. Let me bite ya. Ouch. Why are you really biting me? Okay. See, Luna, I would, but I can't pronounce his name without saying it like a Mexican guy.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Must be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check the circuit breaker first. Hey, there's a hidden monokuma down here.
I've been found.
All hell, Shadow. I don't know if I can say that either, Galaxy. Another AC remote control. circuit breaker in here. Oh, found it. Must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about it, but you're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that with circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what was going on about what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the break. I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Liar. I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Alright, call him Degay. Okay, I'll call him Degay. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma is such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the heck? So, he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. In that case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it, or set it to be tripped... I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. Did she, like, she could reach up there with, like, a sword. Or with her, like, sword or whatever. Or whatever's on her back, a wooden stick. However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred during the time Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... She suddenly dropped on her knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
It appears that the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems that'll be a tough bath. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, she wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say myself. I already feel bad for Pico as it is. Or Peko. Or Pico, Peko, Poco, blah. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool if she didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I am almost positive. Is that really what it is? The case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take the key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with a crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse. See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. Her name Pokemon now. Oh no, she's Pokemon. Oh god. She's gonna throw a fit because of all her fans and, like, people making fun of her simps. Uh-oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna die for pronouncing her name wrong. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. Guess you're right about that. A remote control for the office's air conditioning, huh? The timer is set to 11:30. Wasn't it the timer in the air conditioner in the dining hall also set? I was right. They set off a bunch of electronics to, like, just cut the power, didn't they? It can't be. It's a coincidence, right? This is the desk used by the staff used for busy work. There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. There's some more. I guess I should talk. Hey, isn't she the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pico's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Now then, I guess we're done in the office. Don't you think so? We should get going now.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. How about we check Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be some clues in there, so I thought it'd be good to check out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going together, but are you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger? You mean I am worried about you being the killer, right? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living it with doubt in others, like, I'm gonna much rather to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought. You are strong. You are definitely the one chosen by Host Peak Academy. Alright. Then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
Oh.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
My cat's meowing at me. I gotta let her out. Oh no. I'll be right back. I wish I could turn auto on, but I'm too lazy and I wouldn't be able to hear it. I have returned.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table we found Byakuya's body under, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps in between the floorboards. And it's possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor.
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under from here. How did she think that? She wasn't there, was she? Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to get underneath the floor from here. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside either. You think it's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems that you can't get under the floor from outside the building. What a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you couldn't get under the floor from the outside, there was no one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Shihiko. I suspected him too. But that only leaves one suspect. Alright, Galaxy. That's why I was checking to see if it was possible to get underneath the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fukihiko came here. He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fukihiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a dang walk. What? Do I have to report you every time I want to Do I have to report to you every time I want to take a freaking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why didn't he come here? Or why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey,
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Oh, we're level 13 now. Let's go. This is an RPG, apparently now, with a level system. Even though we really don't know what he's thinking, I don't think there's any reason to doubt him. What a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying that you're glad, but I have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuyo's cottage. As long as there's a probability... As long as the probability is, that will suffice.
Not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will almost assertively reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems as he has no intention of investigating. Alright, to the cottage we go. Oh. Hi, Mr. Suspicious Man. I can clip through you and see your silhouette. What the heck? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not That's not happening. Did you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuyo's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to be mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you're doing here while everyone else was at the party. You're checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was chilling at my cottage all alone during that time. The whole time, because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true. I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the heck would I want to join that party? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumb butt. I can say the B word, but I can't say any of the other words he says. Anyway. Byakuya's cottage is one over from mine. Huh? It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And also, he took up a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma!
did you call me?
When did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though, it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuyo's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. Clack.
I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance is a waste of time. I see, so we should get going inside.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't see anything. Oh wait, yeah I do. I see something immediately suspicious. To Byakuya Togami. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. It looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is a crime warning? No, it says be careful. It's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe... This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, no one would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of it happening, even if we were the worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook the slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought it was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew that what was in this letter, it would, whether a lie or not, everyone would have low-key begun to doubt each other. And at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of it. Anyways. Whoever sent Byakuya the letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No. This could be a prank and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What is that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see he doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all this way and there's only one thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter and murdered Byakuya. In that case, that person is completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill him right before our eyes in that old building. Dang it, who the heck would do that?
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much left. Not much time left until the class trial starts, probably. Oh, which reminds me, you asked Mahiru a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing before the blackout. Should probably finish by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mika has to say as well. I think the result of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now it's time for worrying about Mr. Dage. Well, isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the building. Alright, let's get over there. Where am I going? Where are you? Okay, sorry. Camera turns so slow in this game. My pet's dead, isn't it? I really don't want to do the pet thing. It's dead. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Last time that happened, my pet died. What the heck was that loud voice just now? It's him. I feel so lighthearted right now. I've been aboard. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self. This sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who's behind it. Someone tried to make a shitty BB out of me. Some scandal was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you'd all misunderstand my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all that's one's present mind. That's called a true leader. Alien words leader must never fire in a situation, but anyways, person on one mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to give into it. Anyway, you were saying the bathroom door was shut before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds super stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Did the person hide in the bathroom until, like, they set everything to go off at that time, hid in the bathroom until that time, and then came out? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Hey, you're here. Where the heck did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I would. Or could. I see. Well, if you were slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't seem too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. As he told me... Using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, the diagram was the result. This is where everyone was standing in position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing the photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this weird line coming from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew a power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord's extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
You find something? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I don't really understand myself. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me just yet, but there's no mistake that a clue's hidden here. An extremely important clue. Anyways, I want to talk to Mika. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can't be assured that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, what? Isn't that pretty thin? As soon as ice pick or an app. It's time. Alright. First class trial of Danganronpa 2.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Luna, you can rest if you need to. I probably went the long way around, didn't I? I did not mean to do that. There we go. He told us to gather at a place called Monokuma Rock. I have a feeling over here. Oh. Wait, I should just use the map. I keep forgetting I have the map. I'll find it eventually, apparently. Found it. Found it, okay. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is this mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. Might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still need his knowledge. Still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya, 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 Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Oh, you mentioned it. It appears they aren't here yet. I know, they probably ran away. Oh, hell nah. There's no way I'd let you escape. I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go! Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing, I really wasn't doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that the fat boy got killed. Who the frick cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumb butt. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I'm right here. Remember this well, the main character arrives when he intends to... Huh? It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Alright then, now that everyone's together, let's take a secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. My, Monomi, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are in the class trial? Is bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who does his little sister, and I shall need this special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry up. He told us to come, but how do we get in there? I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance. What was it? Secret entrance? Roar. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Something came out. Could it be... Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Mega Z is trembling with fear. Oh, this is totally suspicious. Forgive me. Seriously. Just forgive me already. Oh... Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is for real anyways. Like, not even remotely. There's no way we can find the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. Really, man, for God's sake. We've come this far, there's no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right, there's no other way for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. Yeah, she has rabies. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely at the escalator as the escalator carried me. And when we reached, and each of us entered Monokuma's rock. This is an elevator. I see, the entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far, made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going to pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering around inside my head. I soon realized that it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place where you decide all your fates. Trick, what the hell was he thinking, walking us up in this crappy looking place like this? Are you freaking crazy? Don't mess with me, butthole. Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats wherever your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards our seats. We were assigned from the point on. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overtly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us all together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it really is true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowed with hope and despair, has begun. Let's see here. I don't think we have skills. Yeah, no skills. No skills for us. Alright. Let's go over... Or not, what we have. Oh, we can change difficulty. Can we look at our truth bullets? Okay, we can. Alright, let's go over it. His body was found in the dining hall under a table. He had been stabbed repeatedly in his chest and, like, neck region-ish. Sorry, no, his belly region-ish. Night vision goggles were found next to him. The knife had some kind of glowy paint on it. The bloodstain had no drag marks, meaning he died under that table. The gaps in the floorboard, we're thinking someone stabbed through it somehow, but no one could get under, so we don't know anything about it. AC timer, they were both set to 11:30, probably used to overwrite, like, set off the power. Night vision goggles were used to see during the dark. Don't know about this. Byakuya had these cases with him. She could tell what everyone was saying. These irons were probably also used to set it off. There was some bloody rags, or bloody tablecloths in the storage room. Tatter said he was just in there cooking. These were, like, not important. Fire door, there's some fire doors. Kitchen equipment list, wasn't something missing. Her account, she saw Hiko walking and was like, oh, he's suspicious. Byakuya got a murder threat. After the blackout and his death, he went straight to the office. After the blackout during the search, he headed straight to the office. Autopsy, he'd just been stabbed and with something like 5 millimeters, I think. And he kept trying to use the bathroom, but it was taken. That is where we are now, and that is where we are going to start the first class trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Oh, she's tied up on a rope there.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely.
He also sounds like Makoto.
The blackened is
He just sounds like toned down.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin. But what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Oh, they have the same voice actor. Thought so.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered underneath the dining hall table. We need to start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial is finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will emerge a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, each classmate will speak one after another without any breaks. It is up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle and fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets are the right ones. Now, if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can renew the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun. Welcome back, Galaxy. Make your argument. Knife, bloodstain under the table.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Does B still speed it up? Yeah, B still set up. But I don't want to.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Huh? What did you just say? It's changed information I know. It's
Why was Byakuya's body
this.
in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining.
After the killer murdered, they probably moved the body there.
Oh, that's a lot faster.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but
I'm getting Steam notifications from my friend.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
it's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. It's gonna have to what Byakuya was doing, and it's probably. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably. So the only thing underneath the table is either the gaps in the floorboard or this.
Crap!
Yeah, I knew that. Okay. If it's connected, it's probably. I didn't read that first one again. Dang it. So it's definitely not this. Or sorry, this. What he was doing during it? Byakuya ate. Oh wait, no. Didn't Byakuya like eat to check for poison or something? But why would he eat and then dive down there? That's what I don't understand. During the party. Like, why? Why is this me? Why am I like this? Why can't I be smart? During the party. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... What, do you want me to say bloodstain under the table? Someone give me some help here. First class trial and I'm already needing help. This is outrageous. I know. But please, you have 55 seconds. Or I could just guess something and reset the timer. Alright, Luna, hit me with it. Hit me with it fast, Luna, fast.
I can prove it with this.
Oh, well, thanks.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point, there will be various weak spots. You shoot the false weak spot with the truthful, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you will lower your trust with everyone. Your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, so please be careful. Alright. Make your argument. Knife, bloodstained on the table, gaps in the floor. That's a lot of them.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct.
If that's the case,
Welcome back.
during the blackout, Mr. Hand Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Night vision goggles. It's true, getting on the table during a blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
I'm sure Byakuya ducked
During the black, that sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer.
But it was so dark I couldn't.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. It's so much deeper.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, wait, what? Oh!
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? Yeah. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this argument surfaces, you go into the one rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim and drop the weak spots that argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shapes of their it's important to know whether to cut vertically or sideways or diagonally. It's okay, pair. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it'll skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right corner, a number of the sharpness. We cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, I will make sure each person's in charge of truth pivots will be called truth blades. That's about it. There's not any other changes in there in the menu. Only the name is labeled. Alright. Slash the direction you press. Slash in the direction you press. Overturn. Fast forward argument. Open the handbook. Fire truth blade.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean,
Oh, what am I doing?
so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I did not mean to cut that. I found a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
No, that's wrong. Uno reverse card activated.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
I'm very impatient to see you try to survive the improved Hangman Gambit. I'm scared. No, Byakuya was dead. Oh wait, never mind.
But why?
Inside the duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
If the knife was brought into the Durluma case along with the night vision goggles too, that's not possible. It was hidden before the party even started to prove it.
I see!
Yeah, the duct tape.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
Oh god, I'm scared now. Don't tell me that other people despise it too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right, Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur. That's easy.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen. Someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader has his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who is the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But still, I can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
glowing paint.
I see. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call these weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored spots will be called agree spots. While shooting agree spots with the truth bullets, you'll need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains a lie or mistake, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other testimony is correct. When your truth bullet merge with a weakness, it'll become logic agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether you're supposed to agree, argue, or disagree based on what's being debated. Press the start button during these arguments. You can review the controls. Well, and goodbye. So all accounts.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Just from listening to it's not weird to doubt her. But it's like, I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up the testimony.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it?
Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
Got it. I agree with that.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I'm trying to use it many times, but the door won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
No, I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Seriously, stop it. Stop it. Someone do the stop it, get some help video with Hajime's face on it.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question whether Pico's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Make your argument.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pico's stomachache is someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Any guesses on who the killer could be? Right now, Taro is looking mighty suspicious. Also, pretty much anyone who wasn't in the dining hall during the blackout. So, Gamer Girl, Mafia Boy, Teru, and Peko. But right now, we're investigating Peko's stomachache.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything.
This is the only one I can think of.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
What? Okay. Whether Pico's stomachache was a coincidence or not, someone intentionally caused it. We have to clarify that first. So maybe it's the laxatives thing.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining room.
There might have been some.
I'm gonna start with Teros.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
No, not that. What? Was I wrong about something? I didn't put any laxative in my dishes. Looks like I made a mistake. I need to think about this one more time. Okay, let me try the other one.
I don't remember eating. Now that you brought food to the office, just a little bit from the dining room.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Okay, that.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall, because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Food had laxatives in it. I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What did you say, bitch?
Is this bickering?
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what is really important. So we need to make clear how the blackout occurred. Make your argument. The irons.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used the remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with
Gotcha.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
What? Why? No.
Hold on a second. Let me speak too.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable! If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true that the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
People in the dining hall weren't able to cause them. If the irons caused, then the killer
Oh, there it was.
and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Okay, we can slow down this too.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout,
Gotcha. I'm gonna cut through those words. I like these.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct.
My controller keeps turning on my Xbox.
Direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
the air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
I'll make you eat those words like Sonic.
If so, even if Pecco was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage,
And she's picking up words.
Monokuma about it.
Dun, dun, dun. Is she right?
Allow me to cut through those words. I got it wrong.
1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry, because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please.
Ah, great. Thanks. Thanks to Gay.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we?
This dude!
One friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicion.
I see.
I can't pronounce it, Luna.
Tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram.
Wait. Wait. I just like a light just went off in my head. The cord from the wall from the wall to the lamp. Nagito was standing right there next to it. He followed it up to the table. Stibby stab. Done.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Yeah, look, he's right there. Who the killer is and how they were able to move down the table is clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move inside the table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way to use the desk lamp's light. They actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power.
Nagito, like Makoto.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
You.
You're the only one.
You're the only one.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
His chance to hide under the table was when he was cleaning. Is that a jabbing emote? What? They didn't know. I didn't know YouTube had that. I was like, what?
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ibuki.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mission. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already!
Yeah, I know. I was about to say something. That looks very similar to Junko's eyes at the end of Trigger Happy Havoc.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone
Well, I was thinking it anyway.
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
I mean, it would make sense. He told us.
I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us? By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
Reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Ass trial. Oof.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it.
Oh, he's the ultimate lucky student.
I see.
You're the ultimate lucky student.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
What's the red mark?
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this cycle.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
You know who the killer is.
No, not necessarily.
Is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Once white noise will appear, disrupt your reactions before Oh, it's meaningless. Allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot the white noise. That will be explained later.
I think it's strange that...
Alright.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Oh, never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed. You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife. No, that's wrong.
Alright.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. 5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry! Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rule?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
I can prove it with this.
I'm being silent here because I'm like trying to pay attention to everything. Sorry for not being entertaining at all.
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Wheels.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Wait, I read the name wrong. Nagito said ow.
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife.
Good to know, Galaxy. Well, rip. Don't know about Luna though. Luna likes to hear my thoughts on this type of stuff, so.
But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying on the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I just thought I knew him, but the whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I don't know, his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find out Byakuya's killer by any means possible, and if we don't, we will die here.
Well now.
What's this? For those of you who figured out who it is, how about try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails, that's right, will have their save data melt away like butter.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Continue on.
And of course, you're so evil.
That's funny.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it, 'cause I believe in it. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
It's a nightmare of people who play DR with a dream game on of the word hope. Oh.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter.
The bloody tablecloth.
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed with it. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Huh? You look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
The improved Hangman. Oh, great. Here we go. If two different letters clash, you will take damage. If two of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make two of the same letter clash while you try not to let two different letters clash. That's what's most important. In order to do that, you're given a technique to cast and release. When you move a reticle with the left stick, you press A while it's on top of the letter. You snatch that letter up like a vacuum. This is what the catch is. However, you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the A button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your curse is aiming. This is how you release a letter. Fire with A button. place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer was stabbed are the same. Something's coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Wait, I need to pause. I knocked something over. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I need to move my foot because my foot is all messed up. Floor. No, don't go there. No, 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 go over here. Yeah, I didn't think so, okay. Under? Need a D. Need an E. Wait, sorry, I'm stupid. I don't know why I did that. Under, I need an R. The? Is it me? The? Don't. Nah. No. Try this. Under the... Need E. Under the floor? Under the floor? What is happening here? Let's hit. Yeah, it's 4. Don't combine! Need that. R. Give me an R. Now, give me an R. There it is. Let's go. Okay. Whew. That wasn't that difficult. That wasn't that hard.
Got it. The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person should know how to get under the floorboards. Gamer girl or it's Gamer Girl or Mr. Summoning, Mr. Hamster Man. Who do I pick? I think I understand why it would be hated. I think I see it. It's probably difficult to manage so many things on screen at once. And also because it's so easy to just take damage if you like leave something at the edge of the screen and it just something hits it and you can't see it or react to it. That's what I'm assuming. Gundam.
You're the only one.
Okay.
Hey Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Ah, there it is. I found it, truly. That is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see you. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Where do I find a tool? We gotta reach you there. Blah, blah, blah. Just a bit longer than I would.
I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
Oh, so just how long it takes for a letter to appear, it makes people mad. Ah, yeah, that sounds about right.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began.
So it's just random. There's set letters that appear, but it's random when that letter will appear. It's like walking through a route in Pokemon. There's Pokemon set to appear. You're guaranteed to get one of those Pokemon, but it's random which one you'll run into.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern. True, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
As the game goes on, there will be a max of 20 letters at once, and the letter will also come up from up and down the screen. Ah, great.
One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, It's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness,
yeah.
Right?
I can help you with that in a minute. Once I'm done. Sorry about that.
This Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further. But I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Yeah, Galaxy, it's, you don't... I like the trivia, actually, but the game will tell me how to do, like, the mini games and stuff. So, I actually forgot to say this last stream. Don't... This goes for anyone, by the way. Don't help me out unless I, like, physically ask for help. Verbally, like, say I need help. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Sorry if I sound rude or anything, but I'm just putting that out there.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him. Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you are now allowed to use the silencer. Use the silencer with A button as many times as you want. When you use the silencers, you shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot them down, your time will increase later. However, if you shoot an actual remark with a silencer, then your time will decrease. Oh, but if you're doing, yeah. But can I really just shoot at nothing? So all accounts again. Oh, you can. That's cool.
Was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
You could have stared at panties all day without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
No. Sorry, guys. People coming in.
Nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
Actually, no, he does.
The culprit is self-evident.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor.
You could have stared at without going to the
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Don't act like I'm the... But when the party nobody saw you. That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard, so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Make your argument.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision.
What a pain. I'm gonna go.
What if they used a light?
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. You agree with me? Then you should be clear and say so.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl with
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light? Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a...
Alright, I'm gonna need some help here. Someone wanna help me out? Who do I agree with and how? Well, don't.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Yeah, here you go, Luna.
It was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
So what do you think from that, Luna? The bullets. You want to see the bullets? Okay.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
So I think it fits all of them there. Yeah, it fits all. So that's all of them.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
So there's the bullets. You can rewind the stream just a little bit if you need them, and then fast forward back to the live part of it. Glowing duct tape. What if they used a light?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Don't have glowing duct tape. Yeah, glowing duct tape's not on here. No idea. Great.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go. What if they used a...
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
No, it's okay.
What if they used a string like the cord?
String like the cord. No.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl with...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Nope.
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Yeah, no. I got blocked.
Definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room. It's like making a seafood bowl.
Fire door.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Go to pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Keep. Time's up.
This is my hour. We will never give up.
What? That's what I tried. In kitchen equipment. I tried that, but I got blocked by the white noise.
Really dark during the blackout. Moving to
the storage room.
It's like making a seafood. Is it really not?
What if they used a strip?
Maybe there was another pamphlet of pain. I'm gonna.
What if they used a light?
Okay, that was it. See? And then I got blocked by the white noise.
You know, the killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
See, I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
God, sorry. I'm gonna forget about it anyway. Don't worry, Galaxy.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me? No, that's wrong. Will you be able to break through my argument?
I don't know. It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Alright, let's go, you loser.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi, after all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Damn it! Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was... So if a light was shut... Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
It's true there was that any light source in a dark hallway would have stood out. So, if the killer did have a light, the reason couldn't see it was...
Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
Dang it!
Damn it! Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
I did not mean to do that.
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Alright, no, they bounced off. Such meager hope. There's no way I'll let you win.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Tell me to call it the real killer, even though I don't really want to commend that person, but there's no other way, right? Wait, what? I have no idea, what? Teru knew about the cooking pot. Teru knew about it, Who? Great. Try Teru.
You're the only one.
Yep, thought so.
Could it be you? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went.
I was about to say, yeah.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboard. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining.
The paint.
That sounds super important.
If there was a shiny mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark.
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Where is it? The knife? Because the duct tape's not here, is it?
I can prove it with this.
The future of the culinary art.
Is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all?
Well, Teru.
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
But you can speak through the gaps.
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. If you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
The floorboards.
That's not... Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Gaps in the floorboard. There it is.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recorded or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right. As long as I have it as the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
I missed.
Let me ask you, did you go to the store?
There's no way I went to... I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard. It's handsome. Maybe it was recorded. Nope, definitely.
Right. As long as the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
I can dispute it.
That contradiction.
JoJo is a cursed word here, yeah. Don't say JoJo. I'm just kidding. You can say JoJo.
Huh? Why? Remember the floor floor in the dining hall.
Mods, can we ban JoJo in the chat? I'm just kidding.
So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Dude, he's country. Let's go.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can't.
Oh, you again.
That would explain how she fell, right? I just need to know. Throw that question at him. What question? That doesn't help me. Embarrassing pose? Yeah, I thought so.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikon was positioned at the time, right?
Whoa, what?
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gallicabin? Yeah, I know the Gallicabin.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
It just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
Doug Dimmadone, let him stay on Dimmadone.
No use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate. He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Yeah. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin edge. No, not another one. Oh, great. Is it the steak? But I don't know how to spell it. I don't know what I'm trying to spell. If I guess what it is, someone tell me how to spell it. Is it like the steak? You know, the thing that, like the pole that you poke the food through? Because wasn't one missing from the kitchen equipment? Someone please. I need this. No one, anyone, please. Iron skewer, gotcha. There we go.
That's it. The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Tero Tero.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. No, that's right. As far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wolves perfectly.
Hey, Tero Tero, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Now Teru has rabies.
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He
just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If we had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru leave the old building.
We obviously hid it somewhere in the old building. Probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply not listen to anything you have to say. It'll probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shield. High-speed dispute battle where you can beat down a panicked opponent, excuses and nonsense. It's a bullet time, sorry, panic talk action. PTA, panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you will destroy all your opponent's soul shields and deliver the final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks, following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses, match the tempo marker with pressing A, and you'll be over. Lock on to opponent's remark. Keep pressing it, and lock into multiple remarks at the same time. Afterward, you press release A marker. Correspond to the
Woo! He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country head?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
The iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the video started, which means hidden somewhere. We couldn't find it.
I'm not hiding anything.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? This is the end!
I was like, I had to look at that quick. I was like, meat on the bone. Okay.
If the iron skewer had been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
Sounds like a monkey. Sounds like a monkey.
In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now!
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
A lot of different choices there, but it's just the first one I saw.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
She told him! She told him.
You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating pets.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
It should deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first.
Settle this once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident.
So same thing. Comic book, yeah, okay. So it's the same. It said for all of you who played the first game, it's basically the same concept. Okay. It kept the music. I like it. So how did this start? I should do this again. Okay, so I lose health for that. So I can fill it in from wherever I want. But these randomly go up places. Okay, so it's almost the same, except I get random ones and I have to find out where they go in here. What? Okay, I guess this information doesn't fit here. Never mind. Oh wait, here I guess. Would this be it? There we go. Air the iron. Nothing goes there. That's there. So this one's the useless one, I think. This? No, because that's there, right? Alright. Opening the case, getting the knife Vision goggles. Seeing the killer. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, I like that. So this one goes somewhere, because both those are already in here, meaning they're useless. So meaning somewhere in here she heard everyone yelling in the dark. There's a hint in the corner? What? I'm confused. Oh, wait. Oh, when you hover over it. At the office room, the blackout occurred. Okay, that's good to know. At the storage room before the blackout. Alright. The moment it got dark, Byakuya. Who did Byakuya see? Killer obtained a light. Who did the killer... What did the killer do after exiting their call? What did the killer... He's changed the room. What was found under the table? I heard it. Gotcha. Hmm. Wait, what does that one say? At the office room before the blackout. What is that being switched on? Oh, it's the... Oh, it's the cooking pot. Oh wait, sorry. Who did Byakuya see? He saw this. The moment it got dark, Byakuya grabbed these. And... there.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night, because because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had all, thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Alright.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in it. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Complete.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
I'll never forgive Teru for killing the meme in the stream.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Alright. Teru.
Correct.
That's right. This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura. Are you serious? Out of all the people, are you saying a pounce like him just want to kill Byakuya? What? Why? Why did you kill him? It was a mistake, I'm telling you. It was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagato from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing dishes from the party, and then I heard a weird laughter from the dining hall when I peered over there. I saw him. I saw Nagato in the middle of cleaning duty putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing, and I saw him place the irons he brought out of the storage room. Plus, he was just grinning by himself the whole time, so I questioned him. When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught. What? Been caught. What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Huh. Teru, just to let you know, I'm pointless. It's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I will definitely start the killing.
Impossible.
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, it's just... I see. So that's what you think. But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start. What are you saying? I love everyone here, and that's why I want to be a good use of them. I love all the Ultimates. I admire them for them being symbols of hope.
Amazing.
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to be able to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair that they may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand it at all.
See?
See? Isn't it typical? Your face is stronger, the stronger yourself. Which means, the stronger the despair of your face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness in order to see it. I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair. Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious. So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic. Ultimate fanatic?
No way.
Oh, ultimate. Yeah, okay. There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is? Nagato, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all. You see? If you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win? You better not compare us to that. Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. It's harsher the trial the stronger you become. No. For mere humans, killing is simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level. It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone else's trial. There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off. I don't understand at all. Are you saying that you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not at all the same as killing for fun, but I guess if it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intentions of surviving and leaving you all to die. That is why you didn't mind when Terra discovered your plan.
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too. Huh. Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. That's why you blatantly revealed your plan to Terra. You expected to pique Terra's curiosity and look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning. That you're doing as well? I was just casually mentioning it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. This dude, he's seriously bat crap crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why we tried to stop him, you know? But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer through there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then in place of Nagito.
Nope.
Nope. I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya is probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
Guide you all.
I will guide you all. That much I promise. Could it be? In order to keep that promise. As long as he's wearing those night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboard. And that someone was aiming it for Nagito. So Byakuya gave up his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail? Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some, precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't just want it to go to waste. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose assistance I was so waiting for. I thought he might be the one hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already. Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also emphasized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. If I left him in a confused state, the trial might have been ruined, right? In order for our hope to grow, the trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping the island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him right before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru? In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain. You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful. Sacrifice? Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you. Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just kill him off? Nah, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
Did you forget? Right, because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them. Hold on. How was I supposed to put it? An accident, an act of self-defense is not intentional. Anyway, it's possible it's not my fault. It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But there isn't anything like sympathy judgments. Executing circumstances, or maybe probation? I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Hey, save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so... Be honest. Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw the opportunity, right? You probably thought no one would find out if you killed him. You messed up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everyone else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end. Teru Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already.
I know that already.
I promised her I'd come with a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen, and the several years has passed on since our first day, then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom, who's still waiting for me? So, you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why? I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a blaze to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anyone else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Dang it! If only I knew how he felt. Something like this would have never happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out that he was going to kill someone, and I left him alone. If I left him alone, that's why.
Fine.
So you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see, interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, I wanted to see your mom is so boring. What?
So...
It seems there's no point in asking that close, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment. No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of
there's no more of that annoying little sister to be dealt with. Let's get back to business. Hold on a second. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least I prepared a very
special punishment.
for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook. Call me chef. No, wait. That's not what I want. Please tell me at least what happened to Hanamura Diner, to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Lies. I won't believe this.
I won't believe it. That sucks. Do I want to watch this? Game over. Teru has been found guilty. It's time for the punishment. Deep fried. Deep fried. No. 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 The adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru.
Damn it.
Are you freaking serious?
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel? Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes sure found and read it in front of the class. When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder. You're the only one who drove him to do it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the only one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me that the catch is figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want to know what happened? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Better start killing. A penny for your thoughts. And a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or Dino? He had the right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Oh, you're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away. What?
Not fair.
That's not fair. Of course, I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself. There's something that I must do.
Huh?
What the heck? That's not fair. They both ran away. Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger, after all. Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, at least the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. Why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this? Creep. Nope. Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You all meant to inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when I've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy crap. I'll freaking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh. If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. An absolute hope can be born from that. Then my life is nothing special. How messed up are you? I have to get to a save before I can end the stream. I'll do it the second I get to it, like a save. However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. You're seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Street Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talent, then it wouldn't matter to you guys if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer. Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us all to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live. Mostly because I want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes from you one after another. Just kidding. Hey, can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Let's stop it already. It's going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him. Huh? Even Hajime hates me now? That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What is that? You hold a special feeling towards Hope Street Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you. But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself, we don't know anything about each other's true natures. No. If it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Kane, feel free to punch him. Will do. Hold on. Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something we must do. Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do. Which is, do our best.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together to do our best and never come back here again. This is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry if I was a better motivational speaker. Or if only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters if you hold on to that feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best to make sure the killing like this never happens again. It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said. Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best from now on. Farewell. Even though we're not able to change the future, I guess we can at least change my tomorrow. Dang fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul. I will fight until the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together to leave this island. Do our best. We kept repeating that phrase over and over again, even though we all knew it was just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we all said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. And thus, the curtain had fallen with the class trial where Byakuya and Teru Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky gleaming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at the beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I must be able to go home. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. Huh. That's what happened. I stared up at the night sky. I felt a It says sensation, and then when I continues to the sky, my entire body stiffened with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Chapter 1. Destination Despair. End. Alright, ask me if I want to save, please. No, like, really, please. Ask me if I want to save, because I need to save. Alright.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
And with that line from Nagito, I'm assuming, the voice, we will be ending today's stream. It was a long one, but I liked it. I liked everything that happened in this stream, and I hope to see you all in the next one next